So my project was about how early intervention of vocabulary supports children's self-regulation skills. I'm part of a shares cluster across Lancashire, and we talked recently about how we've noticed a change in behaviour issues, how we've noticed a change in children not having the language they require to have those self-regulation skills. So this inspired my project, and I wanted to see the difference of intentional, purposeful interventions from the start of the year in regards to emotional vocabulary and how that would impact and improve children's self-regulation skills. So when I was researching, I used the toolkit. The toolkit really highlighted to me the importance of ethical research. And whilst what we do, I think every day is ethical, I think including the parents in that journey was really important and explicitly saying exactly what we were doing. So they were on board, they were involved. But also the researchful toolkit pointed us in directions of where do we look for research. We had guidance from yourself on areas we could explore. And it really encouraged the project and kept the project rolling and helped me stay on track, and it was very purposeful. As an educator, I know that the area around PSED within early years is incredibly important, but actually what it's highlighted to me in my setting is that we really need to have early intervention to support emotional vocabulary from those early moments within our setting. The impact on our wider school has been great. The impact on the wider school has been very purposeful, where we have a bigger dialogue around vocabulary support and emotional development, because it's not just in early years that children are struggling with this, it is within the wider school, and we see that with behaviour issues on the playground. And therefore I was able to share with my colleagues what I was doing in my research project, and the early stages I was taking, but actually how we've been able to filter that throughout our school as well, to encourage the development of emotional language and self-regulation skills. Yes, we've noticed huge changes with our children. From the start of the project, where we had simple sentences, not even sentences, just words, I'm sad. They couldn't express why they felt sad. They couldn't even really understand what sad was. To now we have children who are really emotionally intelligent with how they're feeling. They're very articulate with how they're feeling. They're telling me I'm sad and this is why I'm sad, and I know how I can make myself feel better. So that change from January to June and from the course of the project has been huge, and it has been so purposeful within our setting, and something that we will continue on in the years to come.